Welcome back to Film Recall. Today I'm reviewing the Happytime Murders. Oh boy, where do I begin? I've been excited to see this movie for the last 7 years, and the original pitch was that this was a world in which puppets and humans coexist, and there's a serial killer that's murdering the puppets of a daytime children's show called the Happytime Gang. That's an awesome concept. And it had me hooked throughout these last 7 years, in which the movie would all of a sudden get canceled, and then it would be happening again, and then it would get canceled, and I honestly never thought this movie would ever get made. And then all of a sudden last year, boom, it's happening. And I was so excited until I saw the first trailer. All of a sudden I got really worried because they took this cool concept and then the trailer was just filled with a bunch of dirty puppet jokes. But a lot of the times trailers mismarket a movie, and sometimes a movie is just really hard to sell. And if any movie is going to be a tough sell, it's the Happytime Murders, because kids can't go see it and adults aren't necessarily going to rush out to the movie theater to see a movie about puppets unless it's based on the Muppets or something they grew up with. If you're afraid of movies ruining your childhood, stay far away from this one. Brian Henson directed this, which is pretty cool because his dad, Jim Henson, as you know, directed the Muppets. So leave it to the son to ruin his dad's entire life's work with just one movie. Right off the bat, this is a dark comedy that doesn't take itself too seriously, so most of the movie is jokes, and as far as the jokes went, I didn't think they landed, and a lot of the jokes are the same joke, which is these are puppets saying dirty things. When that's the one joke of the movie, they have to be funny because that's all the movie has. Since the jokes didn't work for me, the only other thing I could latch onto was the mystery aspect of the movie, and that was also pretty underwhelming to me. Now, they do try to tie this movie into current social and political issues that we're going through, but the movie is so focused on these dirty jokes, it doesn't fully focus on those issues enough. And that's the movie's biggest problem, is that it's trying these different things, but it just doesn't commit to any of them. I know a lot of people don't like Melissa McCarthy, but I actually really like her, and I think with the right role, like in movies like Spy, I think she's incredible and she has great comedic timing, and the same goes with the rest of the cast. But even though this movie's filled with great comedic talent, they can only go so far with what they have to work with. A puppet murder mystery is such a fun concept, and I just think that they could have done so much more with it. Team America is one of the most well-known puppet movies, and that's because it does a great job with the concept. They have the juvenile jokes like this movie, but they use it in a clever way. They have a strong commentary. Those creators have a strong grip on how to do crude humor, but in a really smart way, as well as getting their commentary across. And I feel like this movie was attempting all of that, but just couldn't stick the landing on any of it. If you like the trailer, I think you'll enjoy the movie, because the trailer is a really good representation of what the Happytime Murders is. But if you didn't like the trailer, you might want to pass on this one. I'm going to give the Happytime Murders a 4 out of 10. I didn't hate watching it, and at least they did try to have some commentary about our current social and political issues. I just wish that they dialed down on the goofier gags and were able to just focus on everything that they were trying to tackle. Even though I didn't enjoy the movie, I still think it's really cool that we had a big Hollywood version of Peter Jackson's Meet the Feebles. If you like the idea of this movie and you want to see a better version of it, check out Meet the Feebles. So that's my review for the Happytime Murders. If you saw the movie, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as well as what your favorite puppet movie is. Thanks for watching this review, and if you're new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button down below if you want to see more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and movie lists every week.